I do think that everything goes through a cycle. So I do think things are kind of backfiring now, because even with a lot of music, like things are getting to a point now where it's just about content creation and output. And I feel that as human beings, we're missing that connection and that catharsis or enjoyment that we get off of listening to music, you know? And I think that people are craving that honesty and that realness. So
I really think so.
I am finding these things go through cycles, you know, and especially, and it's reflective of the times we're going through. Like we're going through some really difficult times, politically, economically, socially, you know, there are revolutions taking place. There's a lot of systems are falling apart. So naturally, you know, we go to art to process these things. And to find some way of understanding all of these very difficult things that are happening. So I think that because we're going through one of these times in humanity, naturally we're looking for that to be reflected in the art we're you know, consuming as well.
Yeah, totally. It's like the 60s all over again. And yeah, and I think that's a big reason why like distorted guitars are coming back into vogue and stuff like that. You know, people are people feel angst, you know, and so now us and
we want to hear, you know, people want to hear their stories reflected too. And for me, music was always therapy. You know, I went to music to kind of not only relate to the world, but to have someone kind of justify what I was feeling or find a way to justify what I was feeling. And so I think that's the beauty of what music is. And I think that's why storytelling is so important. And I think storytelling kind of took a bit of a backseat in recent times. But I think that there's more of a conscious effort in going into that. And, you know, storytelling has a range, and that's why artists are so beautiful. It's like you can speak about a very personal experience, you know, but it's these universal themes that connect us all together, that bring us together in these times where there's so much division.